to be a classic. Buckeyes, Nittany Lions, here we go. Nicholas Singleton inside his own 5. Singleton hits the sideline and gets out of bounds as he crosses the 25-yard line as Penn State starts. And they'll hand it off straight ahead, and that is Nick Singleton running right
out of the backfield, and Warren will take the snap.
Tyler Warren, number 44, lines up in multiple positions. He runs it and powers his way forward.
Against Nebraska, having him brings that veteran presence to that back end, but this group is going to have to play well.
On 3rd down and 1, Penn State looking for the first down, and I don't know. It does not look like they will get it. First down at the 37-yard line. Aller in the shotgun. Singleton in motion. Here's Drew Aller. Quick strike. Singleton in space. Crosses the 40. Gets close to the 45. 2nd down and 2 at the 45. Prabula hands it off. This time, Allen trying to turn the corner, and he's thrown down hard. Igbeneusen. Drew Aller continues to improve. He's looking like a classic pocket passer nowadays, Joel. Leadership qualities also improving. Allen dancing, steps up in the pocket and gets the first down. On the road from midfield. Singleton in the backfield. Allen looks, goes through his progressions, decide to run, and nice. 6 runs, 1 pass so far for the Nittany Lions. And they'll run it. Allen came into this game with 129 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. 1st and 10 at the 34. Allen with time. Steps up underneath Singleton, and he is chopped down. Wanting a big game here against Ohio State. 10th play of the drive. Allen again under pressure. Flips it out. Wide side. Singleton with room, and Nick the Quick really run the football. He's a dual threat quarterback. 1st down and 10 at the 12. Prabula. And he'll throw it out of bounds. 1st down and 17 at the 17. The pitch it. Allen. And Allen gets through the hole, not a lot.
Now in the boundary slot right here, you've got to pay attention to 44.
2nd down and 13. He motions once again. And they'll run it straight ahead. Katron Allen. Allen steps into his throw, and incomplete. That one a little too tall for Liam Clifford. Did not attempt a field goal against Wisconsin last week, and this one is pure. Penn State, they ate up 8 minutes. Time of possession. An interesting stat to pay attention to.
Trying to correct those wrongs here today on the road.
1st down and 10 at the 25 for the Bucks, and they'll hand it off on 1st down. Quinshawn Judkins.
This is going to be a wild day for Ohio State.
Only 64 yards rushing last week against Nebraska. Judkins again, and he'll chop his feet, get to the 30. On 3rd and 5, Howard will throw it underneath. Oh, it's picked off down the sideline. Unbelievable touchdown, Penn State. Zion Tracy.
And they're going to try to bring Jeremiah Smith back on the inside. And Tracy immediately, when he sees Jeremiah Smith break inside, his eyes go back to the ball, and it's an easy pick 6.
Barker. Count it. 10-0.
Because if you're James Franklin, you know, I mean, there's an idea that you've never climbed this mountain, and even at 11-1, they likely still go to the playoff. But Gus, you know, losing this game for Ryan Day and Ohio State would not be good, and this is not the way they wanted to start.
Emeka Egbuka. As a matter of fact, Penn State, only the 5th interception of the season for Howard. 1st and 10 of the 26. He'll flip it out wide, and Quinshawn Judkins does not go far. 2nd down and 10 of the 26-yard line. Howard underneath, and that's caught by Jeremiah Smith. But can he put up big numbers in a hostile environment? 3rd down and 1 at the 35. And Howard will use that big frame. 1st down at the 37. Second series for Ohio State after the pick 6 thrown by Will Howard on their first. And they'll hand it off. Judkins hits the sideline, dives forward. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons for Judkins. Here's the pitch on the sideline. Q out of bounds at the 30. Better than that today. Travion Henderson has come in at running back. They'll pitch it to Trey on the near side. He'll get his shoulder squared. Ohio State shaking off the heebie-jeebies after that first drive. Howard squares. Howard fires. Caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Emeka Egbuka. And the Buckeyes snap right back. 25-yard touchdown. Jaden Fielding in for the extra point, and it's good.
Because you think the Lions are going to be there.
They ain't no think about it, baby. We're going to the bowl.
You've been wearing your Lions hat a little more this year.
Every weekend. And Nicholas Singleton on the return. Let's go downstairs and check in with JT. Aller trying to escape pressure, does, tucks it, and just slides down. 4 carries, 24 yards already for Aller, 6 yards a pop. Here's the handoff, Singleton slicing through the hole. 3rd down and 2. Aller fires, incomplete. So Penn State will punt it away. Riley Thompson inside his own 15. Brandon Innes, the deep man. And Innes has it at the 29.
They feel like this is their time to take their shot and take down the Buckeyes.
1st down and 10 at the 19-yard line for Ohio State. Howard, sideline, incomplete. Henderson, the pistol back, behind Howard. Howard pulls it out, drops it underneath. Carnell Tate on the move. Can they stay on the field? Judkins in the backfield. Penn State, did they jump offside? Yes, they did. Howard to Judkins up top. Howard, delayed handoff. Nowhere for Ohio State. Judkins.
Man coverage on the outside. They've got man-to-man.
Howard, low snap, handled, steps up in the pocket, delivers to the sideline to Tate.
Over unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 9 for taunting by stepping over a down player.
Washington is right there, and then as he's getting up, you can't step over and taunt right over the head of the down player, and the flag came out immediately right there. You see the official just steps away from it.
A self-inflicted wound by the Nittany Lions keeps Ohio State on the field and moving. 1st down at the 47. Howard delivers deep. He's got a man! Tate! I don't think he could keep a foot in bounds. Carnell Tate was open. Incomplete pass. Howard to Judkins out of the backfield. And Judkins.
And now Henderson will scoot over. He might be alone here.
3rd down and 5 of the 42. Howard, another short pass caught. Travion Henderson as he tight ropes the sideline with 8 receptions on the season. 1st down at the Penn State 22. I'll hand it off straight ahead to Henderson.
Help on the inside.
Well done. Here's Howard. Another completion. Howard. And a touchdown coming up for Ohio State. Brandon Innes.
So you got Innes right here. So Innes he's the player that is in the bunch, and he's going to go across. I highlight Henderson because Henderson is the one that's going to drag the linebacker into the man player that's guarding Innes. And so that's number 7, Zion Tracy, runs into his own player, and Ohio State making life difficult with these crossing type patterns in the man coverage for the Nittany Lions.
Buckeyes take their first lead of the game, and do you hear that, folks?
in this stadium that he dreamt of playing. And then that happened on his first pass attempt. It's a pick 6. And he comes back, and now they're 14-10. Man.
Bo Prabula starts to his own 25. Runs it straight ahead, and he'll go nowhere. Singleton back in the game. How do the Nittany Lions respond? Down by 4 at their place. Play fake. Allen sets up, delivers. Nicely done as he throws a strike.
I mean, so again, the ball can touch the ground, but he doesn't really have firm control.
It is an incomplete pass as the ball hit the ground.
And Penn State fans frustrated so far.
Drops have been a problem last couple of years.
Yeah, that's right.
Not as much this season, but last year.
And it's a big reason why they've said that Drew Aller has really improved, is that he's been getting help on the outside. But Gus, you're exactly right. And this is a big drop here early in this game, produces a big 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 at the 25. We haven't seen 44. Tyler Warren, maybe the best tight end in college football. Aller looking that way. Penn State's wide receivers and tight ends, 0 catches so far. This one dies around the 40-yard line.
From that previous game, show up in that response.
1st down and 10 at the 42. And they'll hand it off. Nice run around the corner by Emeka Abuka.
Easy way to get the ball in his hands. Hand it to him.
2nd down and 5. Howard with time now. Look at that offensive line. Buying him time. Howard on the move. Incomplete. From the 47. Howard. Sideline throw caught Abuka, but he won't have enough for the 1st down. As their 235-pound quarterback rolls out of the pocket to throw it. In trouble. Howard. Caught. Caught. Yes, it is.
He was bobbling.
Johnny Thurman. A gain of 19.
I'm sorry, partner, but it's like you were on top of it, and then the ball bobbles up. Watch Howard. He almost gets sacked, and now he finds Jelani, who's just not used in the passing game almost at all. And that is just rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for that catch right there and a 1st down. Look at Ryan Day. He's like, Jelani, he caught it.
Buckeyes moving the chains after the 19-yard gain. 1st and 10 at the 30. Howard, the handoff. Judkins straight ahead, and look at him churn those legs. 4 carries, 44 yards for Judkins. 2nd and 3 at the 23. And Howard tried to slip through the hole. Will Howard. Howard gives it to him. Henderson, woo! 1st down at the 13. Howard wants to run it. Oh, Howard to the sideline. Howard lost it out of bounds, but did he get in?
If I had to go by what I feel, I agree with you that it's over the top.
The runner fumbled the ball prior to crossing the goal line. The ball went over the pot, resulting in a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for Penn State.
How about that?
Wow. I tell you what a break for Penn State.
1st and 10 at the 20. Tyler Warren wants to run the ball. He'll get outside. Nice stiff arm as he crosses the 25, gets up to the 27. And they'll run it straight ahead and pick up the 1st down with Katron Allen. 1st down at the 34.
Oh, here we go, Gus. Look at this. The
What is
whole
this?
line over there.
What are we doing with this here, Joe? Here is a pitch. Nick Singleton, 2nd down and 3. Allen swings it out. Singleton. And he'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offside defense number 33, lining up in the neutral zone. That 5-yard penalty will result in a 1st down.
Gus, this offense and this offensive coordinator, Andy Kotelnicki, puts stress on a defense in 2 ways. He does it pre-snap by having to recognize the structure of the offense, the speed of the offense, as you see right there, Sawyer lined up offside, and he also does it post-snap. Where's the football going? So every single time that the defense comes out and takes a look at this offense, they see movement. They've got to recognize that and get lined up.
1st down to the 46. Aller, play fake. Steps up in the pocket. Throws on the move and incomplete.
Our young guy Jermaine Matthews is on the field, as well as Davison Igbinosun.
Prabula back in at quarterback. Prabula wants to run it, throws it to the sideline to Singleton. Aller, he's got to let it fly. Over the middle, incomplete. Almost intercepted as well by Lathan Ransom. Luke Reynolds was the intended receiver, and the Nittany Lions will be forced to punt the football away again.
And this Buckeyes team is feeling comfortable right now in their man coverage. They're just playing straight man-to-man. You see Jermaine Matthews on Tyler Warren. That's where the ball really should have gone. You got the matchup and the size. Jermaine Matthews, 24, is only 5'11". Warren is 6'6". So Drew Aller needs to understand who he has in defense on Warren. And now you look up, and Penn State wide receivers and tight ends still without a catch on the day.
They send it away. Riley Thompson, Brandon Ennis, who caught the touchdown, lets it go into the end zone for a touchback. For the Bucks at the 20. Ohio State's confidence really growing. Judkins. And talking to Chip Kelly, he's a very interesting story in college football. Here's a man that was the head coach at Oregon, the head coach for the Philadelphia Eagles, the head coach for the San Francisco 49ers, the head coach for the UCLA Bruins, decided to step away from being the head coach because he just wanted to coach ball. And he came here to be the offensive coordinator for the man he used to coach all the way back at New Hampshire, Ryan Day.
That's right, a guy that was his quarterback, at New Hampshire. And as he put it, to me, he's like, Joel, I just wanted to coach football.
Judkins can't squeeze through. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll rest down immediately. Keziah Izzard. It's just so interesting how life changes. Chip Kelly coached Ryan Day when he was a quarterback at New Hampshire, and now Ryan Day, the head coach, hires his coach who taught him. Beautiful. Henderson back in at running back. 3rd down and 7. Nittany Lions. Pass rush. Hadn't been great. Will Howard and this offensive line knows what to do. Howard! Now they get to him. Abdul Carter. Zion Tracy, number 7, is the deep man, hovering around midfield. McGuire, quick kick. Tracy from the 45 breaks the tackle, and he'll get inside. Julian Fleming, former Ohio State player, wears number 3 for Penn State. He's on the field as Singleton crashes forward. Tyleek Williams gobbling them up, gain of 2. I tell you, these tackles for Ohio State, Ty Hamilton and Tyleek Williams, have been balling out.
Yeah, they've been good today. They felt like they didn't play their best against Oregon, but they've been very good today.
2nd down and 8. Near side caught. That's Julian Fleming, the former Ohio State wide receiver, transferred after last year, coming back home to Pennsylvania to play for his hometown team.
This is a big series. This is a big conversion because remember, Ohio State will get the second half kick here after halftime.
3rd down. And it's Aller looking for the first. He may be a tad short, depending on the spot.
Now's the time to take a timeout and really think about this if you're Penn State. And they will not. They're going to let the clock kind of go.
James Franklin says keep going. Clock winding down, 49 seconds.
If you're going to go for it on 4th, then you take the timeout to save the time because you'd much rather get a touchdown than a field goal. So a mismanagement right now of the clock. I think taking one of your timeouts right now would have been the strategy.
4th down and 1. In Ryan Barker. 4th down and 1. Can they get it?
Easy up.
And they do.
A good push right there.
Aller with time. Nobody open. Aller, look at the speed for the big man. Aller looking. Aller lost it in the corner. Flag on the play, and it's caught by Trey Wallace. What a job.
Holding number 1 of the defense. The penalty is declined.
And a beautiful one-handed catch. Look at him go under Igbinosun. Ball's just underthrown, and he's able to adjust and get that one inside the 5.
But can Penn State pay it off? Aller throws. Touchdown, Trey Wallace. No, they say he was out of bounds.
Boy, this was awfully close. And there's the bobble right there. And the ball actually went to Igbinosun.
The defender possessed the ball with his right foot in the end zone. Therefore, the ruling on the field is a touchback, Ohio State, and an interception. First and 10.
Holy cow.
So Will Howard at the line of scrimmage. He'll take a knee, and Ohio State will head into the locker room. How about this, folks? Very much so. Wusu sends it away. And this one into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go downstairs and check in with JT. Travion Henderson starts in the backfield here in the second half. Howard takes it. He's got a huge lane, dives forward, picks up a first down and some. An 11-yard gain. Third quarter has been a great one for both these teams.
Yeah, Ohio State plus 85 point differential. Penn State plus 686 in yard differential. Both of those numbers best in college football. And Coach Franklin is right what he talked to Jenny about. They've been a terrific second half team. Both of their last two wins, Gus, they had to come back in the second half, and they were able to do so.
First down and 10 at the 36. Howard. He'll fire it out wide. Caught by Jeremiah Smith, and look at the run after the catch. Jeremiah Smith, money on the rise, folks. This young man, the sky is the limit. A gain of 14, first and 10 at midfield.
He's got a chance to be, I think, one of the best receivers that we've ever seen. I know that's high praise, but he's got that ability.
Ohio State on the ground. And it's Henderson stopped by Kobe King. Love Kobe King. Middle linebacker for the Nittany Lions.
Yeah, and Kobe King is right here, number 41. And he's able to just slide through there, get off the block, and make the tackle, but 5 yards down the field. And that offensive line has been able to get some push. That rebuilt offensive line was a huge question mark coming into this game, and they've been able to run the football fairly effectively.
Second down and 5 at the 45. Henderson, nice juke, cuts it inside, keeps those knees high like Eddie George used to.
That's right.
At the 29, they've settled down. That O-line is starting to kick. You know what? Here's the handoff. Henderson again. This time he's bottled up. And we'll just slide forward. Gains 2.
It's interesting because right before the half on one of their last possessions, Gus, it was one of the first times that they let Donovan Jackson, the new left tackle. He's an All-American, folks, at guard. He moves out to tackle. It was one of the first times they just let him go one-on-one with Abdul Carter. And we haven't seen it much. They've been creative in the run game and in the pass game, like right here. Look, he's got 2 extra guys. He's got an H-back out there as well.
Second down and 8. Near side throw. And is caught. Emeka Abuka with the reception. Cam Miller there defensively for the Nittany Lions, a gain of 2.
These third downs, man, I tell you, they have been so important. But every series, Ohio State has been up to the task. So far, Ohio State 3 of 6 on third down, been able to stay on the field, which they really had an inability to do so last week. 1
of 10 on third down conversions last week for the Buckeyes. Third down and 6. Howard steps up. And he got it away to Travion Henderson. I don't know how he did it. He was on the way down, Will Howard, and somehow managed to get this one off. Was his knee down?
I think it was.
Yes,
there it is.
Was.
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
Good snap. Clean hole. Got it up. Count it at this moment.
And remember, they spotted him 10. Yeah, maybe not 10. I mean, you give them up the 3 points on the first drive, but then the pick 6, they were down 10-0, 17 unanswered since.
Singleton. And Singleton gets to the 25 before being taken down. And I was wrong. First down to the 25 of the Nittany Lions. Aller sets up. Underneath, delivers Tyler Warren finally, and he'll get the first down. That's his first catch of the day. Cody Simon with the tackle.
Remember, Andy Kotelnicki, the offensive coordinator, it's not just a suggestion from James Franklin in this game. It is a directive to get the skill, the ball, and Warren is one of those guys. In this game last year against Ohio State, they didn't feel like they went down with their best. Their best players didn't touch the ball. Well, in the first half, Warren getting no catches, that's not how you want to go out.
First down at the 35. And Allen lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No game. Allen steps up in the pocket under pressure. Crosses body. Great throw. And a nice catch by Trey Wallace. Stopped by Denzel Burke, but that's a gain of 24. You got to let this kid throw it.
Well, I'll tell you, his ability to step up in the pocket is everything right now and just elude the rush. Another blitz right here, and he's able to just step up and calmly deliver the ball down the field. Very similar to those fourth downs against USC earlier in the year when he was able to elude the rush and connect down the field in order to move the chains. His legs have been the entire difference so far. If they don't have his legs, they're not moving the football. Now Warren takes the snap.
He's 8 of 15, 97 yards. Aller. And Warren hands it off to Singleton. He hits the sideline. Terrific open field tackle by Caleb Downs. And you know, Caleb Downs came here as the most coveted transfer portal player out of Alabama.
Well, rightly so. This guy is one football playing Jesse. I can tell you that. He was a freshman All-American, All-SEC, led the Tide in tackles, and now he comes over to Ohio State. When I watch the film, you know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
I was a young player at the University of Colorado. We played USC in the early 2000s. There was a safety by the name of Troy Polamalu on the other side. That's who Caleb Downs reminds me of.
The Tasmanian Devil, 2nd and 6 at the 37. Here's the pitch. Katron Allen.
Tasha Allen, who had that nickname, and Gus, we love it.
Why do they call him Fat Man? As he runs it again straight ahead. They snap it to Singleton. They get it to Aller, and the play just blows up in their face. Aller off his back foot. Warren with the catch. Nice open field tackle by guess who? Caleb Downs. It's good from 29. This one will be from 44 yards away. He's been hot. Bang. Really wanting to show James Franklin, who stopped recruiting him, that he made a mistake. So far, so good, even after throwing the early pick 6.
Helps that run game has been there, right? That O-line played well, settled the quarterback down.
Joel, don't you feel it?
I do.
Here's Howard with the run, and he'll be tackled for a loss. Dominic Jeremiah Smith, number 4. Don't forget, Carnell Tate, number 17. Terrific young receivers. Here's Howard. Sidesteps over the middle. And he has his tight end, G. Scott. Stopped by Jalen Reed.
G. Scott slow to get up right there. He was kind of wrapped up.
G. Scott last week, 2 catches, 20 yards. Howard steps up. Howard, oh, he'll go down. What a great pursuit from behind by Abdul Carter. His 2nd sack of the game.
And again, Ohio State's going to try to single block with Donovan Jackson. It's not going to work. Abdul Carter is too good. Folks, this guy is a top 10 pick right here. Coming around the edge against a guy that's making his first start at left tackle in his life. He basically gets away with a little bit of a hold. Carter gets back to the quarterback and gets him to the ground. That guy is an elite player.
His 6th sack of the season, 17th sack of his Penn State career. Ohio State will send it away. Zion Tracy is the deep man. He'll backpedal, catches it at the 25. Nice stick move, and he'll get close to the 40. An Ohio native. sidesteps, drops it off. Singleton, first down. As we get into Ohio State territory, Sonny Styles pushes him out of the play.
It's one of the first times Ohio State has run zone coverage, today. Now, they've done it a couple of times, but not often, and they get burned there. And actually, Igbenos in the corner kind of followed his man inside and leaves that entire side of the field vacated. An easy catch and run for Singleton. You can look at just like the weird day for Penn State. Leading rushers, Drew Aller. Leading receivers, Nick Singleton out of the backfield.
First down to the 49. Shovel pass up the middle, didn't fool anybody. Tyler Warren. And Caden Curry there to stop him after a 2-yard gain.
They've got to get Tyler Warren a touch down the field. They were able to do that on the last series. They threw the ball to him down the field. He's just too good of a player, and he's too versatile a player. The other thing that I think, Gus, they need to do, test the corners on the outside. We saw them draw a pass interference and a holding earlier in this game, and these corners have struggled at times down the field. You've got to test if they can do that. You got to throw it down the field. 2nd and 8
at the 47. Aller under pressure, and he goes down. Cody Simon. Jim Knowles, the defensive coordinator for Ohio State, drawing up some pressure.
And he's got him on a little delayed pressure here from Simon, but what I want you to look at is watch the back out here. And what happens is that they dropped Sawyer out from the defensive line, and that's why Aller had to pump and hold on to the football, and he gets the sack. Cody Simon on the pressure, and they finally get home.
3rd down and 17 at the 44. Ohio State pushing Penn State backwards. Aller dancing. Aller, and he's sacked again. This time, JT Tuimoloau. Back-to-back sacks for the world-famous. A loss of 4 here.
Gus, I told you they hadn't been running much zone coverage. Watch them all drop into zone, and because of that, Aller, he's got nobody to throw to as he's looking down the field. There's the zone coverage. He's like, uh-oh, this is a little bit different, and just one beat is all that rush needs, and Tuimoloau is able to get home.
Riley Thompson will kick it away. Ennis, the deep man, lets it take a bounce, and it'll die inside. I'm telling you. Howard finds his receiver, and that's Jeremiah Smith. In a game against Ohio State, won by the Bucks 27-26. We start the 4th. On first down, they run it. Judkins. Ryan Day's group comes into this one after an underwhelming performance versus Nebraska, where they needed a 4th quarter comeback to beat the Huskers 21-17.
They could not run the football against Nebraska. 2.1 yards per carry. Today it's been different. 24 carries, 4.2 yards per carry. The O-line has held up their end of the bargain. But as we know, Gus, the 4th quarter is about playmakers and making special plays on the outside, and that's certainly what this team is going to be looking to do.
2nd down and 8 at the 35. Judkins remains in the game at running back. They pitch it to him. He gets to the edge. First down. Oh, it lowers his shoulders. Quinshon Judkins with a gain of 15.
We saw this earlier in the day. What are you going to do? You're just going to option the defensive end. So Will Howard attacks the end and then pitches it on the outside. Beautiful little design. 2nd time we've seen that play, and again, it goes for a first down. Structurally, that's a formation that is really good for Chip Kelly and the Buckeyes.
Judkins, 10 carries, 65 yards, averaging 6.5 with a long of 22. First down at the 49. Howard sets up, goes deep, and complete. Jeremiah Smith had a step. May have lost that ball in the sun.
Looked like he stopped coming out of a break, and he didn't expect that ball to be his, and then he tried to speed up and give us one of his great one-handed catches that he has had so often in this season, and just out of his reach. That's a good ball. That ball's got to be caught by Smith. A mistake by the youngster, and Will Howard knows it.
Second down and 10 at the 49. Let's see if Ohio State goes back to the ground game. No. Howard underneath has his receiver, and it's his Ennis. Brandon Ennis, the sophomore from Hollywood, Florida. American Heritage High School, tackled by Zakee Wheatley.
I'm just continuing to be focused on this matchup on the outside. So watch as Abdul Carter is working on Donovan Jackson. And Gus, I got to give Donovan Jackson a lot of credit. Now, does he get away with just a little bit of a grab? Yeah, maybe, but listen, he is held up out there at tackle. This is an All-American guard. He is a high draft pick at guard next spring. And he's moving out because his team needs it desperately. They don't have any tackles left. And he is held up against one of the premier pass rushers in the sport today.
Donovan Jackson has made some money today. First down and 10 at the 39. And the reverse, Ibuka. He'll gain a yard on the play. Well pursued. Jalen Reed with the tackle. Let's go to Jenny.
Well, and Donovan Jackson, Gus, was embarrassed by the way that O-line played last week. And I had a conversation with that O-line leader this week, and he said, if you would have told me we would lose 2 starting left tackles this year, I wouldn't have believed you. But this is a next man up mentality. He said, I'll play anywhere on the O-line. That's my position. I'm going to do whatever it takes for this team.
Second down and 9 at the 38. Judkins a single setback. Howard rolling out. Hits Judkins, and he's chopped down. Lost the ball. Is this free? I don't know. We will see. A.J. Harris picked it up. Penn State says they have it.
And then he's got to have an element of time to make a football move.
Cam Miller with the tackle.
The question is, does he control the ball, Gus?
It is an incomplete pass. It'll be third down, 9.
Parker will be on the interior.
Third down and 9 at the 38 for Will Howard. And listen to this crowd. They need this one. Howard looking. Sideline caught. Jeremiah Smith got a foot in bounds. First down. Ohio State, a gain of 14.
And it's just a matter of time if you leave him in single coverage. Watch this. It's man defense, but watch the strength from the young freshman. Great release right there, and then he's able to just get back out to the outside. Beautiful route. You talk about patience and pace to your routes. He's terrific.
And Jeremiah Smith is saying, that's the same move I did against Oregon, and I got in trouble for it.
Hey, man, you said it, not me.
First down and 10 at the 24. And it's Henderson. DeLuca with the tackle.
It is imperative that this defense tries to hold to a field goal. Now, they're not quite to the red zone, sitting here at the 23-yard line, but there has not been a better team in the red zone in college football than Ohio State. They have converted so many of these long drives into touchdowns, and they're going to be looking to do that. And again, you're going to have to watch out for some of this misdirection as they get into these bunch sets and you've got run fakes. You're going to find some of these wide receivers kind of sliding over on delayed routes to the other side. This is a set that they could do it out of right here, Gus.
Second and 9 at the 23. Howard sprints out of the pocket, squares, and just tucks it. And goes out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. Devon J. Thomas giving chase. Gain of 2.
Good defense right there. And now another opportunity. I don't think you can allow Will Howard to sit in that pocket without Abdul Carter rushing over Donovan Jackson's side. That's the matchup I expect. That's what we're going to get. The sticks, number 11. On the offense's left side. 3 out of the last 4 third downs. Penn State has gotten home with a sack.
Third down and 7 at the 21. And Penn State and it's good. Last year into the end zone for a touchback. First down at the 25. Singleton churning forward, gains 5. Caleb Downs. Second and 6. Aller lobs it. Warren, a fight, and it's caught by Tyler Warren. He just ripped that one away. A 30-yard gain.
One-on-one with Lathan Ransom, the safety. Take your shot. Why not? Nothing else is working right now. He's your best player, certainly on the outside. They take the shot and they get a completion. Well done.
First down at the 40. Aller again bouncing around. Aller wants to run it, and he'll go down. JT Tuimoloau with the tackle, but I tell you what, the number 44, speaking of Tyler Warren, is a magical number in college football. Goes all the way back to 1954, when the man that first donned that number and made it famous was Jim Brown at Syracuse. He was followed by Ernie Davis, who won the Heisman Trophy in 1961 wearing number 41 at Syracuse, the first African-American to win that award. Then Floyd Little. Second down and 6 at the 36. They're handed off to Allen, and when you look at the Big Ten.
But now the Nittany Lions driving here, Gus, on third.
Third down and 6 at the 36. Here's Warren, gets outside with a block, keeps it in bounds, and tiptoes all the way to the pylon. Denzel Burke got him, but that's a 35-yard gain for number 44.
Missed assignment by Ohio State here. A couple of guys go with Singleton on the outside. And when Warren is in at quarterback, you've got to treat this just like you would any other option play. Someone's got to take the outside. Someone's got to take the quarterback. In this case, Warren. And he gets it all the way down inside the 5. Beautiful play right there. And again, give 44 the ball.
They get to the line of scrimmage quickly. First down and goal at the 3. Penn State with a chance to tie this game up. Katron Allen leaning forward. 7:22 to go. 20-13. Number 3 versus number 4. Penn State 3.5-point dogs coming into this game. Can James Franklin finally snap this losing streak against the world-famous Buckeyes? He's 1 of 9 in 11 years. Second down and goal at the 3.
Here's your guy, Gus. Uwanya, the offensive lineman.
71, watch him in motion. They hand it off Allen, and he'll get a little closer. Big moments of this game.
Boy, huge.
Huge moments.
I tell you, this doesn't get bigger than this. Now we're 6:30 and counting. Fourth quarter, 7-point game. Top 5 matchup. The legacy's on the line. The narrative's on the line for Ryan Day, James Franklin. This defense has had a couple of stands in their back pocket the last few weeks, but they did lose Tyleik Williams. Tyleik Williams is out. So Caden McDonald, 326-pound sophomore, is in there at defensive tackle.
Third down and goal at the 2. Allen, the pistol back. They give it to him. Allen, and that Ohio defense stout in the middle again. Remember last week against Nebraska, they had a goal line stand. This defense over the last 2 games improving.
You got to go for this.
Gotta go.
You got to go for this.
But what do you run, partner?
I think you try to get creative. You've tried it in the middle of this interior of the defensive line. Now what you have to do is you've got to get some movement. Bank on the fact that Ohio State's going to run man coverage. Okay, so they're being responsible for one singular man. So what you've got to do is find a way to slide a player out into the flat. Watch 44 or even 71. You're eligible right here. He could be coming across, and then there's Warren right there.
Fourth down and goal at the 1. Aller looking in the end zone, incomplete. Ohio State holds once again. Back-to-back weeks, this defense denies. First down and 10 at the 1. Judkins in the backfield. Howard will just lean forward and use that big frame to give them some room. If Penn State can get off the field, they have a chance to get terrific field position. Judkins with the run. Judkins breaks a tackle and picks up a first down. Now that, it probably won't be. Ohio State with some breathing room. Judkins slips through the hole and leans forward. I'll tell you what, he is close to breaking. Second and 4 at the 20. Judkins again. Quinshon Judkins
First start at left tackle in his life. Shabola, 77. He's played the best game of his season, without question, the right guard.
First down and 10 at the 35. A handoff to Travion Henderson against the number 3 team in the country. 2nd and 4 at the 41. Can they eat up the clock? Judkins. Penn State. Judkins in the backfield. Howard runs it, looking, and he'll get it, the big fella. Thurman in motion. Henderson gets through the hole and picks up a big chunk. You gotta give a lot of credit to this Ohio State offensive line, coach.
And I tell you, I'll be honest, Gus, I did not see this coming. This was not on my bingo card for this offensive line to play this well.
I didn't see it coming either, partner. 2nd and 3 at the 47. And they will not get the first down, but it's something to be said about this Ohio State team. Ryan Day, after the game last week against Nebraska, in which they barely were able to win that game, his post-game interview with Ginny, the first thing he said was, we have to run the ball better. Most likely we'll get it, or Howard. Howard runs it. First down, Moore slides down inside the 40. Ohio State. How about this? They come into Happy Valley, and they will walk out with a 20-13 win over the Nittany Lions.
Gus, the Pennsylvania kid, ends it for the Buckeyes.
Upcoming schedule for the Nittany Lions. It gets easy from here. But once again, James Franklin unable to win a big game. Now 1-10 against Ohio State. 1-14 at Penn State against top 5 teams. Ryan Day, they were miserable this week on the conference call, folks. All the coaches. Focused, determined, disciplined. The world famous Buckeyes win it 20-13. And Ohio State right back in the national championship picture. Downstairs, let's go to Jenny with Coach Day.
Gus, thank you. Well, Coach, Ohio State, 8 straight against Penn State. I know it feels good for you, but I want to start with that defense because another week, they have a huge goal line stop. How pleased have you been with the way they've stepped up the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, just the toughness overall, just to stand in there and get that stand like that. It just shows the grit and toughness of this team. There's a smile right here on my face. And, you know, I'm really proud of this team and the physicality. And then to get the ball on the 1-yard line and then finish the game the way we did on offense just shows the physicality of this team, the toughness of this team to go get this win, and it feels really good. We're going to have some fun in Columbus tonight.